Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a topic that honestly impacts every single one of us, whether you're a small business owner or just someone with a hard drive full of irreplaceable family memories. Today, we're unpacking Anasup Consulting's guide to the 3-2-1 backup rule. We're going to look at a framework that takes the sheer panic out of digital storage and replaces it with rock-solid confidence. If you've ever had that nagging worry about losing your files, well, you're in exactly the right place. Okay. Let's dive into this. I want you to just imagine this for a second, unless you're driving, of course. You sit down at your desk, morning coffee in hand, you tap your keyboard to wake up your computer, and nothing. Just a black screen with a flashing question mark. Or, maybe your cat just decided to knock a full cup of water right into your laptop vents. Poof. In a split second, those client files, tax docs, those photos of your kids' first steps, seemingly gone. It's that stomach-dropping, totally paralyzing data emergency. And the crazy thing? This literally happens to thousands of people every single day. Which brings us to Section 1, the threat of data disaster. And this brilliantly illustrates the crossroads we all find ourselves at. You've basically got the hero of our story, your critical files, facing off against this very real, unpredictable dragon of hardware failure or ransomware. Relying on a single point of failure, it's like begging for a disaster. You're putting all your fragile digital eggs in one basket, practically guaranteeing that you'll lose files eventually. Because, let's face it, hardware has a 100% failure rate given enough time. Total data protection, though, that acts as an impenetrable fortress for your files. That's where you get absolute peace of mind knowing you'll have zero data loss no matter what the universe throws at your devices. Our goal today is to get you firmly into that fortified position. Moving right along to Section 2, unpacking the 3-2-1 rule. Now, what's really interesting about this strategy is how it takes a super complex, anxiety-inducing problem and just demystifies it. It turns it into this highly satisfying, actionable plan. The 3-2-1 strategy isn't just a casual suggestion, it is a proven methodology specifically designed to give you total data protection against localized or physical disasters. Once you visualize this map, protecting your files suddenly feels like a completely manageable checklist. So, let's start the countdown, beginning with the absolute foundation of the rule, the number 3. This means you must have 3 total copies of your data to even begin to consider yourself safe. Why 3? Well, it comes down to statistical probability. While one backup can definitely fail, the chances of your primary drive and 2 entirely separate backups all failing at the exact same time, astronomically low. 3 is your magic number for a guaranteed safety net. To make that crystal clear, you keep 1 primary copy plus 2 backups. That primary copy, that's just the data you're actively working on, the stuff sitting on your laptop right now that you interact with every day. The plus 2 are your distinct, identical clones of that working data, which you update regularly. This way, if your laptop suddenly decides to give up the ghost, you don't even panic. You know you've got 2 invisible bodyguards keeping your data safe somewhere else. Moving down the countdown, we arrive at the number 2. Now, this number represents the requirement for different types of storage media. Because think about it, having 3 copies of your data sitting in 3 separate folders on the exact same laptop doesn't do you any good. That completely defeats the purpose. The number 2 demands actual physical variety in your storage. Let's move to these options and see how this builds your safety net. You've got cloud storage, an external hard drive, or a NAS, network-attached storage. Picture this, a nasty thunderstorm rolls through, lightning strikes, and a massive power surge travels right through your home's wiring. It totally fries your computer. But wait, if your only backup was an external hard drive that was constantly plugged into that exact same computer, guess what? Yep, the surge just fried that external drive too. That is exactly why varied media is absolutely essential. You might have 1 copy on a physical drive that you unplug, and another safely floating up in cloud storage, completely immune to local electrical surges. And that brings us to the final critical number of our countdown, the absolute linchpin of the whole shebang, 1. So the crucial point here is keeping 1 copy completely separated from your main location. This acts as your ultimate failsafe. Think about those absolute worst-case physical scenarios, a house fire, a flood, or maybe a break-in where someone swipes your laptop and the backup drive sitting on the desk right next to it. If all your copies are in the exact same room, a localized disaster wipes you out entirely. But by keeping 1 copy off-site, whether that's a physical drive safely tucked away at your sister's house or utilizing an encrypted cloud backup service, you guarantee that a physical disaster at your home or office doesn't become a digital tragedy as well. which leads us nicely into Section 3, Achieving Total Data Protection. Now that we understand the math behind it, 3 copies, 2 media types, 1 offsite, let's walk through these actionable steps together to see how elegantly simple this is to implement today. Step 1. Identify your truly critical files. What can't you live without? Your financial spreadsheets, maybe your novel draft. Step 2. Choose your 2 media types. Maybe that's a reliable external drive on your desk and a trusted cloud service. And actually, if you chose the cloud in Step 2, congratulations, you've already completed Step 3 by securing an offsite backup. Just like that, you've implemented Anasup Consulting's formula for total data protection in literally a matter of minutes. As this quote from Anasup Consulting encapsulates so perfectly, protect your data from disaster. I really want to remind you that adopting this 3-2-1 rule isn't just some tedious IT chore to cross off your weekend list. It's a fundamental commitment to securing your digital legacy. I mean, your files are the story of your life, the backbone of your business, the memories you're going to pass down to the next generation. They absolutely deserve to be fiercely protected. Which brings us to our final thought today. Ask yourself honestly, is your data ready for the unexpected? If a disaster struck right in this very second, would your digital life survive? If your answer is no, or even if it's just, I'm not really sure, please don't wait another minute. Take the 3-2-1 strategy we've explored in this explainer. Go check your systems and upgrade your backups immediately. Don't let a totally preventable hardware failure rewrite your history. Secure your data and secure your peace of mind. Thanks so much for learning with me today.